Alright, welcome to another deck highlight. Today I'm going to be showcasing a discard deck, one focused on Black Knight over here. It's a pretty standard deck, so it has two kind of conditions to it, like two modes. The one is just generically big things where you want to end up playing Blob out and then playing Skaar for cheap. And the other is using Black Knight to get Skaar cheaper rather than playing like Blob, Giganto, Skaar. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. And then sometimes fun things like just being able to play Infinaut from Project Pegasus happens. I've played this deck to about, I think I'm at like 98, 99 right now. So I've had a lot of success with the deck. And I think that you will see why in the game. So I do like the idea of a Magneto play. I don't really want to discard anything at the moment because we don't have Black Knight or Ghost Rider. And as always, the deck description will be at the end. Well, now I regret not having done that. I can still do it. I could do this to pull these things middle with Magneto. And I kind of like the idea of that. Right, this will discard Magneto, Ghost Rider will pull middle, pull Nakia, Shaw, and then any other 3 or 4 costs they play. I'm assuming this is a Surfer deck, so I assume that there'll be other 3s that they play out. Yeah, so I'll pull all 3 of these middle, which I like the idea of that. So we'll just slowly start killing their stuff off. Skaar will be free after this, which will be nice. Obviously Dracula isn't really going to be doing a whole lot for us. Oh no, my blade. So Nakia will still die. You probably just do that. I imagine this wins. Like we don't want to mess up Atlantis. Yeah. Victory. Obviously we got a little lucky with Project Pegasus giving us the early Infinaut. Oh yeah. To speak of where I would push this deck, I think I pushed it from like 95 or 96 to here. So I've been using this deck pretty much all day. So hopefully we will get to see me get to Infinite using this deck. If we pull Blade or Sif, we snap because we have Infinaut right there. The nice thing really is the buff to Ebony Blade having this ongoing ability. It's just so good. Like it makes you don't even need to pull like your best option. You just need to pull like a decent option and you're fine for like power wise, because you can put it into so many like weird locations like Death Domain, Danger Room, the Altar of Death, like things like that. He just makes it so strong. So this is a problem. That's a problem. 33% chance. Oh yeah, no, it's really good. It's super cool. And we had to go for it there. Oh yeah, their null gets pulled. Mine got hit by 86. So this is probably a retreat. Yeah. Really good. I mean, there's nothing really to say. We're retreating the second they snap. Like, it's as simple as that. Lady Sif screws us on a 33% chance. Like, literally, if that doesn't happen, I'm not gonna say we win the game, but like, imagine the position difference. Like, we probably still don't win, but man, is it significantly better than this. Right, like we would have 12 or 20 power in this sword. They could play one of these two locations. If we had 20, like say this in Infinaut, we could play it middle, and then this applies massive pressure, and then we can, like, Skaar is 4. So we get Skaar, and then we have a Dracula hit later. A lot of options. Unfortunate though. Alright, hopping into game number 3. We have Black Knight in hand again, which is great to see. We also have Zabu and Ghost Rider, so we just need Sif ideally, and we're good to go. That's a sick variant. Vormir is another card that utilizes the Ebony Blade very well. Or, it's Ebony, right? Yeah. I didn't know if it Ebony or Ivory. That's what I was contemplating there. Still hoping for Lady Sif, really. If we don't pull Sif, we probably Dracula right, and then just start hoping for Sif again. Because we can Dracula right, and then we can like Blade Vormir into Ghost Rider, or you know, we have options. Yeah, so Blade or Sif is the pull. Ideally Blade, but Sif isn't bad. Magik is also super welcome. So it's a 50-50 on me getting a card I actually want, which would be nice. Probably have Killmonger in hand. I mean, I can't say that Magik was necessarily the card I was really hoping for, but I'm happy it's here, I suppose. Killmonger, Deathlock. So 212 Deadpools. Probably leaving because, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that, really? Don't have any tech here. Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that Blob was going to show up, and then the next pull will be Infinaut, so that way I can't even Blob and feel good about it. That would be how this goes. It almost makes it feel like that's a good play, because it won't matter if I pull Sif or Blade. Yeah, okay. Not staying for that, buddy. I mean, 2 destroys getting, like, the Omega Nuts. Yeah, it's fun. Unfortunate, really. Alright, hopping into game 4. Black Bolt just being my Quicksilver, or Black Knight being my Quicksilver is very nice. We have Magik and Blob. The issue is, this card's here. We're gonna Magik Expansion because I am not getting Expansion Diffed. Not a chance I'm letting that happen. Class Mine being good for us and messing with their Hawkeye. This is the one downside with the deck, is Lady Sif being a 50-50 to hit Blob. Probably should... I'd say probably should have Death in, but like, I guess I'd put Death in for Giganto. Heck it. I'll take the 50-50. It's the worst that happens. Could be fun. Rude. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm thinking I snap. Because I do this, I do this, and then I can blob next turn. Or I guess I do that. I can blob next turn for all of that power, because blob is much larger than Infinaut. Yeah, because so I blade right because blob can win left and it can apply. What is this? What am I looking at? Am I playing a bot and I'm about to get an infinite on a bot? Yeah, like we blob left. Blob is a lot, like 30 some power, maybe like 40 on the dot, close to 40 on the dot. 41. Like I said, close to 40 on the dot. Oh, it's Cerebro 3. That does check out with what I'm looking at. Well, wait, hold on. Victory. No, it doesn't make any sense. Why is Hawkeye in the deck? Oh, whatever. I mean, we still put out what, 72, 73 power. So we put out a lot of power. And like, it would have been hard for our opponent to win that even with a normal Cerebro 3 deck. Oh, yeah, I probably should have showed the infinite thing. You need to see the same deck. But yeah, we did just hit infinite. I can prove it. See, look, top 13,000. So that's cool. Alright, hopping into game 5. Now that we're in infinite. Yeah, I think we just blade hit the Magneto, and then if we pull Ghost Rider, we feel good. I always have the debate on whether or not that's worth it. Still don't really have a good answer for it. Ah, man. Feels terrible. Should have waited. Aunt May's. Probably just gonna Dracula left. Honestly, if we pull like Ghost Rider, that'd be pretty good. This is probably high Evo, huh? So I lied because we pulled Giganto and Dracula mid. Wow. That's so crazy. So this will give us a blade. I don't know if we're gonna use it. We might. Blob is still like 30 power, which is something to consider. It's something to consider assuming we don't pull Infinaut. If we pull Infinaut, then it's not something to consider. Why is our opponent taking so long? Also, it's definitely not high Evo. Just a weird deck with Sunspot in it. We do get a Giganto blade. Okay. So, Blob is 29 power. So we could Blob middle. And then we have a plus 11 here, which puts us to 22. Puts us up 4. It's not really a lot. I'm gonna stick it out for fun. I don't think we're really in a good position here, especially because Magik is still an option that can get hit. And they went Magneto right. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered what it hit. If we had Infinaut, it could have won. But that's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna do one more, but I would say that the deck is actually a lot of fun in my opinion. If you enjoy discard, I think this deck is a lot of fun, and I would recommend it. Alright, hopping into game 6, and then, yeah, so I'm not gonna, yeah, I don't want to play Blade. I just want to hope for a great time. So they're probably running a similar deck to me. Yeah, certainly not bleeding because I don't want to hit my Ghost Rider. Is this just pure discard? I kind of want to snap. I think I'm gonna Magik to get rid of Atalan, and then we have a Blade Ghost Rider combo if we get specifically Giganto. Or Black Knight. Actually, if we get Black Knight, we can do it all in one turn, which would be kind of crazy. Oh man, my Blade. That's funny. The Silver Samurai hit. Okay. So I'm considering waiting a turn, because if we pull Black Knight, like right next turn, if we pull Black Knight, we could still go Sif, Ghost Rider, Black Knight, not in that order. So I don't really feel that bad. Also, if we don't, we can still Sif Ghost Rider next turn, which is probably still like one of the better play lines. So I think I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna Sif Ghost Rider. Yeah, I'm not gonna contest that left lane. It's very strange to me. Ghost Rider. Yeah. Like I don't. They commit what? How much do they commit there? 6, 10 energy. I understand Elysium, but like, still. Also, this is the turn we pull Black Knight. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Blob is effectively a dead card. We can Giganto middle to manipulate their power if we need to pull these 3 cards. Or we can I'm actually very surprised that they did that. Yeah, honestly, I think I still have a chance of winning this, right? Assuming they don't play a card middle, we pulled these middle. We're losing middle, so it's fine. They have 2 swarms, just something to note. So they probably definitely play middle. They play at least 1 card middle. I would guess they probably go like swarm. No, probably swarm, big thing here, I'd guess. Whatever their card is, that isn't Apocalypse. Okay. I was gonna be very upset if I lost because I didn't play Black Knight to the right side. So I'm very glad that didn't happen. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it was smarter than to play out Apocalypse. I just simply wasn't expecting them to play out Apocalypse. Right? Because if they went Swarm, Blade, we probably win because we manipulate the Dracula. But I mean, good play by them. That like just is a good play by them. Like being aware that I could have Magneto to move things around. Well, anyway, we lost a little bit of cubes at the end, but I mean, they were close games in similar decks. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, let me know, and subscribe for future deck highlights. And here is the deck breakdown. Alright, so for the deck breakdown, my thought initially was I wanted to use Black Knight, and I figured a good pairing with Black Knight would be the Season Pass card of Skaar, since the Ebony Blade ideally is a card that ends up being over 10 power to cheapen Skaar. So then I filled it with just the 3 generic expensive cards, Infinaut, Giganto, and Magneto, for just being a good card to also be able to play out on turn 6. So then I put in the 2 consistent discard cards in Blade and Lady Sif. I threw in Ghost Rider to be able to do like the Blade Ghost Rider with the Ebony Blade. Or I could do like Ghost Rider and Ebony Blade on turn 6. I put in Magik to give us an extra turn to be able to do everything that we need to do. And Zabu to cheapen the Ebony Blade, Dracula, and Ghost Rider. Dracula is good in case we just get a lot of big cards in our hand that we can't really do anything with. He can eat one, become large. And then finally Blob, in case we just pull all of our cheap stuff and we can't really do anything, we have an awkward hand. Blob can eat, and even if we just have one of these inside our deck still, Blob is still a super efficient card. So that was the thought with it. I think from playing, I think I got kind of unlucky in the games. Like I was playing earlier and climbed fairly easily. I think maybe Dracula isn't needed and maybe a different card could be put in there. I don't know one off the top of my head that I'd put in, but I think that might be a change I could make. But yeah, that's kind of the thought of how I built the deck and what I was hoping to do with the deck. Anyway, like I said, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and comment letting me know, and maybe a comment suggesting what cards I should have put in instead. Anyway, I'll see you guys.